Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yuxiao. I'm currently working for Howies restaurants in Edinburgh, and I'm one of the 2009 scholars. And I have won one of the middle management scholarship, and I was given the opportunity to one of the Edinburgh hotel, which is called Dakota and Bridge. I was there for 1 week, living and working together of their top management and all employees. First of all, I would like to talk a little bit about my understanding of HIT scholarship, this scheme. And for me, I think this is a very instructive scheme. As an outsider, I mean, you can tell I'm an international employee. And I would say from a macro aspect, it's promoted the image of Scotland and Scottish hospitality in particular. And also it helps with the recovery during this recession. And it also made lots of effort of regulating the industry standard. As an insider, I've been living and working in Scotland in hospitality for the last 6 years. So I would say as an insider from the micro aspect. And the scholarship offered lots of training and development opportunities. It helped with the career progress, helped us with the ideas of how to return our staff, and the most important from my own experience as for improve the quality of service. Meanwhile, I think this scholarship provides us a platform to communicate and learn from each other. And from my experience, and I think I learned a lot from my assigned hotels experience, especially their strong point, and then offset my own weaknesses, and then keep their strong point as my reference. Just give me 1 second. I think I need to grab the clicker. Thanks very much. This is a picture from the hotel I've been assigned to. I would like now tell a little bit more about the hotel itself. I mean, from the picture, you probably see, this is just the comments I seen from website before I went there says, oh, it's a cubic building. It's just the set off to next just off the highway. And then probably lots of you work in a big luxury, big hotel and see that's just the ordinary. And then it's actually, I would say this hotel is given a heart and a life because it's created the image by its owner and it's designed by his wife. I think this is very romantic. And I don't really think lots of hotels would have this experience. And they have really nice guest rooms, have one of really out of the ordinary bar and grill. I would say they offer the best seafood I've ever had in Scotland. And again, I think a lot of people would say, they're still not making much distinction between others. And I would like to highlight a few points that sort of my experience from them. It's quite lucky I had the first day spent with a group of the staff who's having their orientation. Their orientation is quite different. It's being done by one of the top management. This lady, she's working close together with the top management, with the owner himself. And I think to this extent, she has a fully understanding what she's gonna carry the message to the employees, because she clearly identified the goals, identified what they want to achieve. So from the very beginning of all the employees understand what they're being requested, what they should know about the organization. And also, another aspect I want to mention is about this orientation. It's happened across the sectional, cross department, and even across the hotel. And people from different departments, different sections, they sit together. Some are management members, some are just regular employees. And they sit together, exchange their ideas, telling their understanding of the hotel, and just get to know more people. I think this is a really good way just to make staff feel like they've been in the home from the very beginning. And then the second part I would like to say is the leadership of the hotel. I mean, both the top management and line managers, I can see from their commitment, their involvement of the hotel business. Hotels been opened a couple of years already, but then I still see lots of passion, and then they are passionate, they are enthusiastic about what they've been doing. And they treated their staff as very valuable assets to their organization, to their company. And they always keep saying, like, happy staff means happy customer and also equals to a successful business. And I think that's what they've been carrying out day by day, and which makes them a success business. And another part I'd like to talk about is their marketing. They actually don't really do any marketing. No formal type of marketing, not much. But then again, their marketing, I'll say the reason why I say it is cost effective or see zero cost, and the reason is because I think these through their staff, through the power of word by mouth, and people know them, keep coming, so they got a high return of investment actually. And this third part, and I really want to talk about experience through myself. Well, for my personal level, I would say initially, I mean, before I did lots of research, like before I went for my scholarship, I know lots of ex-scholars actually treat it as a very luxury experience, but for me, it's probably a bit different. I've been traveled and living lots of world-class hotels or hospitality resorts in the world. So I would say this is probably not the best, the most luxury hotel I've ever been staying. But again, I take this as really a precious opportunity to learn, I would say. Because if you stay in the hotel, you're just a guest, you're still outsider, but you got the opportunity to get into the organization, to know people, to see what they're doing, to observe. That makes you a part of them. And that's an experience you can never bring aside by monetary value. And also, I think as an international employee, to going through the competition of getting this scholarship and enhance my confidence. And I would say initially, I thought, this is for Scottish people only. And I don't really think I got a chance to get through it, but I did get it. And I see from the selection process, I did see the ethics, I see the equality, the fairness. So, and I would say, it's also a recognition and a reassurance for lots of international employees who are working and devote themselves in the Scottish hospitality industry. And also, I think that's also make them the best ambassador for the image of Scotland and Scottish hospitality. And there's a Chinese old saying, it says, learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. So last, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you again to HIT and to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to pursue the treasure of learning. And also, I would like to say to all the applicants today for 2010, best of luck. Thanks very much. Thank you.